This split bar chart shows the U.S. workforce today. On the left is a small block representing strict return to office mandates. But look at the right side. 28% are fully remote, and 35% are hybrid. A combined majority still have remote flexibility. With companies pulling back on hiring generalized remote staff, demand for highly skilled remote workers in tech, finance, and creative fields vastly outpaces available supply. When supply is tight, salaries stay elevated. Right now, remote developers earn roughly 40% more than in-office peers doing comparable work, simply because there aren't enough verified, remote-ready professionals to go around. To fill these technical gaps, major employers have realized that a 4-year diploma is a poor predictor of remote productivity. They've begun shifting their screening process away from degree requirements and toward aggressive skills verification tests. This allows them to hire based on immediate ability, specifically for roles paying up to $150,000 a year. Landing one of these roles requires you to select a specific method of self-directed proof that carries more weight than a missing university diploma. This quadrant matrix breaks down the modern no-degree remote economy. The horizontal axis measures your natural aptitude, from heavy interpersonal skills on the left to deep technical skills on the right. The vertical axis measures your timeline, from roles that require a long ramp-up of study at the top to fast entry roles at the bottom. When we take the highest-paying remote jobs and map them onto this grid, clear groupings emerge. You have senior software engineers and cloud solutions architects up in the deep technical space. You have enterprise sales over in the high interpersonal space, and roles like UX design and AI prompt engineering sitting in the middle. There is a distinct, viable path for your specific baseline skill set. If you want to bypass a 4-year delay and $100,000 in student debt, you have to assume the absolute burden of proving your competence. You do that by committing to one of these 4 specific quadrants. Let's evaluate exactly what each one requires. Path A is the certification track. This covers deep technical roles like cloud solutions architect and cybersecurity analyst. The required input here is rigorous, highly structured studying to pass vendor-specific exams from companies like Amazon, Microsoft, and CompTIA. The financial outcomes reflect the difficulty of those exams. Median salaries in this track sit between $116,000 for standard cybersecurity roles and climb to $140,000 for certified cloud architects. The core trade-off to access this income is maintenance. You are evaluated on highly objective, industry-standard criteria, which makes getting hired straightforward. But because technology evolves constantly, you are perpetually tethered to a cycle of studying and recertification to keep your credentials valid. If you thrive on structured syllabi and clear finish lines, this track effectively replaces a university transcript with targeted vendor credentials. Path B is the portfolio track. This is where you find senior software engineers, UX designers, and AI prompt engineers. The required input here is grueling because it is entirely self-directed. Companies won't hire you for completing internet tutorials. You must build, refine, and publicly deploy 3 to 5 high-quality original projects that solve real problems. By submitting a strong portfolio of actual work, you completely bypass the traditional HR degree filter. Because of that direct proof of ability, this track leads to the highest earning potentials on our list, with senior roles routinely reaching $150,000 to $200,000 a year. But you pay for that high ceiling. This path offers zero institutional safety net. There is no placement office, no clear curriculum, and absolutely no guaranteed timeline for when you will land that first job. The portfolio track offers the highest financial reward, but it requires the highest tolerance for ambiguity, isolation, and self-directed creation. Path C is the performance track. If you don't want to code and you don't want to take exams, this is the premier route into the remote economy, focusing specifically on enterprise SaaS and technical sales. Your required input is sheer endurance. You will start in entry-level lead generation roles where you face high volumes of daily rejection. Your success relies entirely on your communication skills and your ability to keep making calls. Because these roles are heavily commission-driven, an aggressive performer can reach a 6-figure total compensation faster than a technical learner can finish a boot camp and land a junior role. The trade-off is a high-stress environment. Your base pay is lower, and your job security is strictly tied to hitting your monthly performance quotas. If you stop selling, you stop earning. This path trades technical study hours for intense social endurance. It heavily rewards people who can directly and continuously quantify their impact on the company's bottom line. Path D is the stepping stone tier. If you have absolutely zero prior experience, we need to dispel the myth of instant wealth. You aren't going to start as a senior machine learning engineer. You start here in roles like administrative support and customer success. This multi-year timeline chart maps out the actual financial reality. The internet myth suggests you can go from zero experience to $150,000 in 3 months. The data-backed reality shows candidates securing a $40,000 to $65,000 entry-level role, and then scaling their income past $100,000 over a 3-year period. The required input is accepting that lower initial pay. You are trading maximum immediate income for immediate entry into the remote workforce, allowing you to learn company systems from the inside. The trade-off is that wage growth at this tier is slow. To climb out of the entry-level bracket, you have to rely on aggressive internal networking and constantly ask for assignments slightly above your pay grade. Sacrificing that initial high salary is the essential cost of entry for absolute beginners. It serves as the required bridge that ultimately connects you to the higher-paying quadrants. Reaching the $100,000 remote tier through any non-degree path requires a 2 to 3 year trajectory of sweat equity. You are building a professional reputation from scratch, which requires sustained effort over time. This red flag checklist covers a massive surge in fraudulent job postings. Scammers heavily target people searching for no-degree work-from-home roles. If you see unsolicited Telegram offers, or you can't find a verifiable company page on LinkedIn or their own domain, do not engage. When you step outside the protective bubble of a university system, you become solely responsible for verifying your own safety, vetting your employers, and managing your own career timeline. This final decision tree locks in your trajectory. Ask yourself, do you have 6 months to sit down and study? Are you highly technical, or are your strengths in communication? If you are a structured learner, choose the certification track. If you are a self-driven creator who wants to build, commit to the portfolio track. And if you have high social endurance and want to move fast, choose the sales track. In the modern remote economy, the college degree is entirely optional, but undeniable, verifiable proof of your work is mandatory. Let me know in the comments below which of these specific proof pathways you are naturally drawn to and intend to pursue. I want to see where this audience is headed. If you need to figure out your next steps, our recent videos on acquiring free AI skills and passing the best tech certifications map directly onto these pathways. Pick your quadrant, watch those guides, and start building your proof.